Hey, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? You're most welcome to my YouTube channel, NAKRA Real Life. I'm so happy to be with you. I'm very blessed to see you. Whoever is watching, you're welcome. You've come to the right channel, and expect the best from it, the best of the best from it. Good experience, real life challenges. Remember, in life is all about how you view it. But for us here at NAKRA Real Life Challenge, we believe that life is a chance given to you, and it's up to you to utilize it very well at the end of the day. That is what is going to make a better you today, tomorrow, and thereafter. So, real life, this is real life. Ramla is real life, and you are real life. So welcome to the channel. I'm called Ramla Nakamanya, for those who don't know me. And I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a career woman, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, a cousin. I'm all that you think about. And I feel so great that you're part of this. I feel so great that you're part of it. I didn't see this coming through. I wanted to do it for a very long time, but I've not been able to. So not until today that you've decided to do it. So I'm really, really very glad. And the number one thing there is that any positive is feedback positive. What is feedback? Feedback is that what is positive feedback? It is that feedback that is able to build you. So even when it is not to your pleasing, as long as it can build it is positive feedback, and it's what makes us, me and you, today and tomorrow. So I'll be hosting quite a number of people, those you know and those you don't know, but anyone of importance. For me, anyone of importance is someone who can take us to the next step. And secondly, this is a learning channel. We shall be learning a lot of things than you can anticipate, and we shall be working out different things here and there, sharing ideas here and there. So I'm very happy. Today basically was just to introduce us to this channel. It's quite enticing to watch. I don't want you to miss even a single dot of it, because it's what is going to make us at the end of that day. How does NAKRA come in? What is NAKRA? People keep on asking, and to me, NAKRA is the NAK is the Nakamanya, and then the RA is the Rabla. So that is what makes up. So yeah, it was a good event to really play around with, and it has really worked for me. So I'm expecting to learn. I'm expecting that and more creativity when it comes to that. So how does NAKRA start up? Right from childhood, number one, I believed in saving. So those that know me will tell you Rabla will save as long as she gets trust in you. There will be that saving. So through that saving, it always enticed me on looking out for ways of how I can utilize my money to make more money. And guess what? I don't regret the saving. I still actually do more to ensure that at least I'm never cashless at any one time. So today, NAKRA, this is how it started. It started a long time as a name, but as when I finished my university, I didn't have a job, and it's quite touching. I was wondering, where do I start from? I didn't know anyone, and you see, as life goes on and all those things, sometimes you find that there are people who have where to start from. I would say they have a startup life, but then there are those you find that startup life is not there, and they really need it. So I was that one person who didn't have the startup. My parents were not the president, the ministers, people of those high places that would really place me somewhere, they were not. But the basic that was given to me was the education that I'm grateful for every day. And big ups to my mom. I love you. I just love you. I just love you because for whatever I do today, I'm really grateful. For me, you are an inspiration each day that passes by. And given that now I've become a mother, you're really one of a kind. But you challenge me. You really challenge me. How you did it, I don't know, but you challenge me. And hope that one day I'll also challenge another person out there. So, back to the NAKRA history. So I first started with working in when I finished university, because I'd done mobile money back then when I was in Prague. I felt it's something I didn't want to engage in later on because of the challenges of here and there that is involved. But 1 month down the road, before even the exams came back, no job. I'm coming to end of second month, no job. I'm like, no. So there was that opportunity of excuse me, there was that opportunity that came of an entrepreneur who needed a person to sit in for them to serve the mobile money clients. I agreed to the opportunity. I worked. So I worked for a while, and because of how I think I was transacting and relating with both the clients and the boss, I got an opportunity to join a professional company by then, because someone had gone for maternity, so I sat in for them. So I went there. Of course, work is challenging here and there, so 3 months down the road, the person had come back, and they could not take me back on for the mobile money job. And yet, at the same time, this job was no longer there for me. So guess what? I went and sat home. And as I was seated, I remember I'd done an interview sometime back with an NGO. So that NGO I had worked with, I called them again, asked them, is there an opportunity? They told me yes, there was an opportunity. So I told them, okay, if there's an opportunity, I think I can work. So I went there to work. Of course, notwithstanding the other, sometimes I used to do short-term contracts on the HR forum. But of course, at some point, if you're kind of like volunteering, though the title is there, you know how sometimes life is hard. So that guy, I called him and tell him, hello sir, how are you? He called me and told me I passed the interview and that you'd get back to me. It's a few months down the road and I've not gotten feedback. Is there a room? It's like, yeah, there is room, but we don't have money currently. Is it something that you're willing to take on even without money? I agreed. I said yes, because I was tired of sitting at home. So, just to take you back, when I was doing mobile money, there are those transactions we make where you get something to keep you up, and then the tips that you keep on getting. So I used to have a lot of money with me, but at that point I think I had the entrepreneurship bit of what I wanted to do, but the time was quite limited because you'd find yourself working throughout. The only time they would give you off was a Friday. Friday, you're tired. You woke up very early in the morning, so I think I would hardly think about. But then when I went for that job, I started asking myself, where is my life going to be? I don't have a job. I'm not next to people of high importance that they are going to get me jobs and all that. So the good thing, the organization was next to university. So I started making reports, courseworks, anything anyone needed to type, I started making for them, both masters and. So it earned me money because aside the facilitation they were giving me, quite little at that point because you have to eat, you have to go home, and yeah, life wasn't easy. So I got money close to 1 million shillings on several occasions. Of course, sometimes you use the money here and there, trying to juggle through and all that. So when I got that money, I thought of what to do, and I decided to venture into the snacks business of doing crisps. You do the peanuts, you do the pennies, you do the bagias. Yeah, those are things that I was doing, and through that money that I'd saved. So when I started it, I told me, now we're going to sell those things. But when you look in the markets, each one has a label, and you not have that label. And all I remembered, I had my name and the NAKRA thing, so there is no way I would throw it, and that's when I started using it on the products. Yes, I sold. The profit was there. Actually, the profit is there for those guys that have time. It's something you can find because it's quite hard work, especially if you're doing it manually, but it's doable. It's doable. That I can say, it's doable. So I did it. After a while, of course, I got into the main streamlined employment fully that engaged me for quite a while. So I had to leave the business unattended to for a while. Actually, till to date, I've never resumed that work. But that didn't stop me from wanting to inspire to do various and different things that really bring up importance and all that. So I went into, so from that time I've done different things. But then a few years back, I think there should be around 2, if there are very many, I decided to resume the thing of NAKRA. Now I thought NAKRA, it can no longer just be a product. It should be something that adds value to a person. It should be something that will inspire a woman out there, will inspire a man out there that you can do anything. You can start as low as, I don't know, you can start as low as 1,000 shillings to make a change in your life. So I believe that so that means that don't sit on yourself, believe in yourself that you can do it, trust yourself that you can do it, and you will be there. All those guys will look out for, when you look at where they started from, you not even do what? You not even like it. When you look at where they started from, you not even like it. So what does that mean? That means that never minimize yourself. The biggest capital you have is your business. The biggest friend you have is your idea. And you can only have that idea if you decide to start today. I myself have done quite a number of businesses. I finished that one. I'm in soap now. I also did liquid soap, yes. I've also wanted to do various things here and there to see that I make what? I make ends meet. And actually, sometimes the things we think about, you can't be discouraged. And guess what? Tomorrow you find that very person who discouraged you. That is what they're exactly doing. So that should never put you off your goal. So every day as you wake up, ask yourself, the career women out there, I believe you can do something. Don't rely on the job alone. You've seen what COVID has done to us, where it has put us. Previously, we used to think that we had the jobs. We owned the shares, even when they are not written anywhere. But in this current trend, no one is indispensable. Everyone can be touched from head to toe. If they can touch a CEO, they can touch a cleaner. If they can touch HR, they can touch finance. So anyone can be touched. And then secondly, it has also told us that jobs we minimized, they've also shown that they were actually essential people we needed. Woman out here, don't sit. Go out there and sell tomatoes. Do everything possible to ensure that at the end of the day you have your money. Let me tell you, when you have your money, you can take a decision. And you see, I'm full of experiences here and there. The other time I was walking around Busega. Busega is a market, so you go through to where I stay. So as I was moving, I found clothes. The clothes were so nice, but most of them couldn't fit me. But I found that jeans that what. So I decided to touch. So I was looking through the clothes. This guy thought I was buying, but for me I was getting an idea of saying, why can't I start a boutique? If they are selling this jean at 2,000, I can even sell it at 5,000 with something. So those are the ideas we need to have at the end of the day. And when I went and spoke to one of my salons, the lady, I told her, first here, and I saw these clothes, I thought about it. She was telling me, so have you brought the clothes? Because you can put them here and sell. This lady, she actually had the resource to support me that I had not bought. I afterwards changed my mind because of the money constraints, the money I had. When I looked through, I said, this is not the direction I want to take now. And we shall also be talking about that bit of focus. Because sometimes why businesses fail to get their first birthday is we lose focus. You start a thing, when you see it's not bringing money, sometimes you lose focus and you fail to concentrate. So when you look at all those aspects, you find that those are the things that are going to shape us at the end of the day. They are the ones that are going to make us anew. Me, I really love women. I love women out there. Women who are willing to make an importance to society. Don't despise any woman. A woman selling mukene, don't despise them. They are of high importance. They're better than one sitting and being provided for home. Actually, I'm not an advocate of a woman who wakes up to sit home and just paint her nails. No. Do something. Make yourself relevant. I picked on that story. Sometimes listen to touching stories. Regardless of what was said, I always look at the positive side. And the wife to the late Hajim Zata, was mentioning that the husband had everything to offer to him, to her, sorry. But then at some point, he comes back and says, I have gotten you a job in KCC. And till today, she's thankful to God that she got that job. But amidst this storm that came, amidst the hiccups she had somewhere to hold. What is that one place you're holding? What is that one place that is going to make you a better tomorrow? So we need to touch. Don't lose hope. Touch that one place. This channel actually is meant for us, the women. I would be very glad to host any woman who has that inspiring story. Because I know mine may not inspire you, but you might be inspired by someone else. So I'll be very glad to give you that opportunity to actually inspire someone else. People are going through a lot to bring food on the table. Did you know that most women currently, I don't have the right statistics here, yes, but most women are supporting their families? Quote me, it might not be 100%, but they are supporting. Even as you tell your husband, please support me with 50,000. It is not that you're going to go and make your hair all the time. No. Maybe you're going to go and buy things home. Maybe you're thinking of supporting a life. So, women, this is your channel. The men, this is your channel. But this is a transformational channel. We want to see transformation of everyone. We want to see transformation of a boy and girl child come through very well. How do we treat our children? How do we raise them up? Those are basics that me and you are going to learn at the end of the day. And that is what will make us tomorrow. So the NAKRA channel is going to be very nice. Sorry, if it has not come up to your expectation, but I believe this is the start. Sorry if you felt you needed more, and I've missed out a few things here and there, but this is just the start to show us to where we are going to be. I'll bring those inspirational women. I may not bring the women of the high class that you want, but I'm going to bring those women that are coming to turn your lives around, that are coming to make a difference in your life. I believe they are there. I believe they can. To me, I'm grateful that most of the things I've learned, I have not paid for the service. And that is what I always want to do. Repay back that service to others. I remember when I learned the doormats, but of course for it I paid. Today I don't do them. So never be scared of teaching anyone. Teach them, because you don't, not everyone that learns is going to do that thing. I taught a couple of people. Yeah, those that are even now more professional than me. Because I felt I learned it, yes, I needed the idea, but that is not my lane. I am into something else. So always have that willingness to teach, for people to learn whatever you're doing, so that you can come of importance to them. And I believe that can happen. So for us, life is challenging, yes, but NAKRA, the real life channel, is here to make a difference for you, give you the information, the inspiring stories, that learning. So we shall be learning a lot of things. So whatever you know, trust me that you will learn it, and you'll be able to do it yourself right where you are. With just click on this. So just forward to me what you would love to learn, just forward to me what you want to listen, forward to me stories you'd love us to share, and all that. It is really going to make great value for me. It is going to make me happy. Aside from that, I'm a human resource professional. I've not I've spent a while in the HR professional, but again, that is not what makes me stand out as a person, but that ability to always want to learn. I've gotten on a new journey of always wanting to share information about human resource. So I believe that is also widening my scope to understand what is actually happening in the market, and how we can customize and maximize on such opportunities. So also on the career side, we shall be there. We are here for everyone, from head to toe. We are going to be here for everyone. We love you all. And did you know you are best friends? Best friend. So you know what it means if someone is your best friend. So subscribe to our channel, like us, please comment as much as possible. We love it to hear it from you, to listen it from you, and we are going to be very happy. We shall be talking about things. At some point I'll be telling you about my story, those who would love to listen and all that. So aside from that, like I said before, I'm a mother, so those topics shall come up. I'm a wife, so the story shall come up. I'm also a business partner. A business partner, not per se in terms of work, but in terms of entrepreneurship. Yeah, so that will also be coming up for us in the different slots we shall be having here and there. So we shall keep on checking on one another. Feel free to engage me, guide me, advise me. I know I can't do this without you. You really matter a lot to me. So I'll be very glad to be part of us. But the one thing I can't go without speaking is a woman. For us here at Real Life, we value women of importance. Who is a woman of importance? That one that is willing to impact and change her life. inspire. I've told you that even the person selling a sweet in a park can inspire you. I know what is going to come up is going to be the channel is in English alone. Yeah, we shall be diving in here and there with the different sessions, but I love to start with English because that is what NAKRA Real Life speaks about. But just for my Uganda audience, I also have the Runyoro audience, I think. I don't know whether I still remember how to say it well, but NAKRA Real Life, NAKRA will not change. Real, chenyini. Life, obulamu. So NAKRA Real Life is that NAKRA obulamu obwo bwennyini. So obulamu obwo bwennyini kitegeeza ki? Obulamu obusoomooza, obulamu obw'essanyu, obulamu obutwala ku mutindo omulala, obulamu obusobola okuleetawo enkyukakyuka. So obulamu obw'enkyukakyuka bwe tulowooza, Abanyoro bampitaako oli. So nywena Abanyoro kati baramukizeho. Ekizibu kyengira nti nkabamanyire Runyoro muno baitu nagenda naikarawo 40. So nesanga obundi nembaza Olunyoro, obundi nebaza Olutooro. Ogenda Fort Portal oba nobaza nebagamba ogwo Lunyoro. Then bwogya ku Lunyoro oba nobaza nebatekereza Olunyoro tokulumanye. Baitu kubasiima ku Nyenda, kubasiima kujja channel NAKRA Real Life, ekumanyisa nti NAKRA obwomwezi obwo bwenyini, obwomwezi bwenyini, obwomwezi bwenyini nikyo kikumanyisa. So obwomwezi bwenyini bulimu okusoomoozebwa kwingi, bulimu essanyu, bulimu ebintu by'emiringo mingi. So liwe tujja kubazawo, tujja kuleeta abantu baingi, abalayijja kubaza ebintu kiri. So nkusaba mutwende, mutuhane, mutugaidinge byona bye mudatuha. Tujja kuba itwe natukozireki tusemereirwe. So abantu bange ba Bunyoro nengereho kubaza Olunyoro. So muranganyira nambe ndaba takozire kurungi. We have done a disservice to the Runyoro. Abantu bange ati kimanyire afoyo mate manya nanka kitingi manya, but afoyo mate to that group. And then to which other language? To the Banyankole. I always call myself Chiga by marriage. So to the Bachiga, Agandi, Poro, Oreje, Murije, Nitubakunda. So I'll be diving in with all that, and I'll keep learning. Don't worry. Chiga by marriage, yes, and the Chiga will learn. The best I can do is that with the Ruchiga, the service I can give is when I'm speaking to my mother-in-law. So for the rest, just forgive me for that. Otherwise, I'm so happy, so glad, and wish you the best. Thank you.